welcome. This is the energy for today, May 27th. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Spirit, what is the energy for today, May 27th? May 27th. Okay, I do see a couple flipped over. Okay, first one out. It says rise above problems. You could be having difficult situations happening right now. And really you can make a difference in them on how you handle the situation. And this goes through you thinking about it differently, maybe seeing the bigger picture, maybe not sort of contributing to drama, maybe keeping yourself out of that kind of phase, okay? And then you have, let's see, vacation. So this is really that sense where you have time for you. Maybe you're feeling hectic. The way that you could rise over a problem is to move yourself away from it. Maybe take a trip, take some relaxation time. If this is working, you're stressed out. Maybe this is a calling from your spirit to sort of take some R&R. And when I was shuffling off camera, the breaking free and the positive expectation, the same two cards kept coming out. So maybe you need a break. With the breaking free, this will rejuvenate you, give you that sense of being able to somehow get out of conflict or problems, and really change your mindset on something with the positive expectation. I do feel like a little rest will help you to get the messages that Spirit is trying to give you. The other one that flipped over, there's two of them that flipped over. So you have kick up your heels and a magic of nature. Is this a trip involving, maybe camping or water being out? Something like that, I feel here. So this is something to be happy about. If you've been stuck and you sort of feel like you've just been in just really chaotic kind of situations, I definitely feel like they're telling you to take a break and it'll get better, okay? At the bottom of the deck, there's a new opportunity. So is this taking a break from that hectic kind of schedule and then you sort of unwind and then something opens up, okay? Maybe you're trying to, if it's something at work, maybe you just need some rest for that project to get going again. I see like almost for some of you, there could be a project that maybe has come to a halt. It's causing a big headache, okay? Take it as it resonates. And then you have, at the top of the deck, you have visualization. So really manifesting, really trying to somehow, invest in yourself, in your time. I really do feel like this is manifesting. This is you manifesting things for yourself. Maybe a new opportunity, guys, whether that's love, business, family. You have to take it as a pick on how it makes you feel. Welcome. I always appreciate you guys coming and being here and just sharing and subscribing and letting me know how you guys are doing. So thank you guys. Let's see here. I do feel like something's going to get easier for you, especially if you've been in a struggle, and definitely by breaking free and not being in that mix, it's going to somehow create more positive situations for you, if that makes sense, okay? So let's see here. Rise above problems. So maybe your problems are coming to an end. That's a good thing. Look at that. The Four of Swords is ending. It's completing something. It's turning something off. It's over. Calling it truce. Is this you calling it truce with something that perhaps you haven't been making or having success in with the Nine of Coins? I do feel like that's that sense of independence, kind of feeling, self-reliance. Is this you going out and working for yourself? Perhaps for some of you, that could be it. Because early on with that card, I definitely felt like it's a feeling of, waiting for something, an opportunity to start up making money. Maybe in business, or just to feel self-reliant about yourself. What is the Nine of Coins, please? Oops, there it is right there. 9 of coins. You got the Empress. So that's you having everything you want. Whatever you've been really wanting and trying to manifest and just create for yourself. I feel it's like they're telling you take a break from it. You're going to get the success that you want. With the Empress, you could have everything you truly want. So this is really shape shifting and somewhat like shifting you out of something that has been unhappy is what I feel. What is the Four of Swords? What's the Four of Swords? They all wanted to flip right now. Let's put them back. So the Princess of Swords. Is this a break and a pause? Meaning there's something that's been put on hold for you and it's somehow coming to an end. Is it because you're discovering some kind of way out or some kind of way around it, or even getting some kind of information that helps you? It could be some kind of communication that comes in for you, email, phone, text, something like this. With the page of the Princess of Swords, I'm sorry. Maybe there's some kind of communication. There's an end to maybe not talking. What is the Page of Swords, please? The Page of Swords. What is the Page of Swords here? Page of Swords. So the Fool. See, starting over again. So don't worry. I think whoever this is, it could be a lot of us, I feel, especially if we've been feeling very sort of problematic and having a lot of chaos. I feel like those times are coming to an end. You just sort of have to stay still in the sense of continuing with your manifestations and staying focused. There is something new coming, and it's this sort of thing that's a problem or some kind of obstacle for you. It's going to be cleared up by some kind of information or communication. It's going to give you that sort of new energy. Maybe this is taking a risk. Maybe you're planning on taking a big risk. Is this quitting your job and just going towards something that you really love? Maybe even quitting a relationship and just starting a new one. You have to take it as it resonates for you. So let's see here. What is the vacation? I see the vacation as a sense of moving. Something more peaceful is what it feels like. Once you get to that level of where you're not in such a chaotic kind of situation, you're going to be able to think clearly is what I feel here with this vacation. Even if it is a staycation and you're away from conflict. Okay, let's see here. Vacation. What does this mean? Okay, so the Three of Swords. Okay, wow. 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So this is really that kind of energy of either missing. I still get that feeling of maybe that separation is going to come to an end. There's something that's paused here. Something that you're not going to no longer be sort of like out of the loop or something like that, okay? I feel like you're coming out of either depression, sadness, heartbroken. Maybe you're healing from a heartbreak. Sorry, that's Royce moving around. He's like down there, sir. Okay, boy. So it's like you're coming out of something here, because the 10 of Wands is definitely happiness. I'm sorry, the 10 of Cups is happiness, and the 10 of Wands is ending some kind of burden or some kind of responsibility or some kind of just too much going on, something hectic. So if this is a job for you, it's a job that's going to end that is somewhat really sort of, not happy. Maybe they don't appreciate you. This is where you're standing up and really fighting that, I feel. Okay. A third party situation, maybe you're sort of moving yourself from the third party situation that might cause you problems. Okay. What is the Three of Swords? Three of Swords. Okay, so you have you got the Temperance and the 10 of Swords in reverse, and so I think your wait is over. They came out in reverse, Temperance and the 10 of Swords. So your wait is over. The sense of waiting for that thing that's been stagnant and has needed a lot of patience. I feel someone taking that risk to start this. If it's a new project, a new relationship here. So I feel like you're ending something, okay? Definitely moving yourself out of something. The weight, I feel like the weight is over. Maybe the weight is being lifted as well, okay? Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, please. What is the Ten of Wands here? Okay, so you have Three of Wands, moving forward, something you've been waiting to move forward on. The Hierophant, it's like something you've been waiting to change. It's a big change. It's not something small. I think it's taken quite a bit of time. I feel like it's been somewhat a feeling like you had to do it, or some sort of obligation that you've sort of had to keep yourself in. It could be your marriage, it could be a job, it could be moving out of a conflict in family, okay? I do feel with the Temperance in reverse, it's like almost like you can get what it is that you've been waiting for, like achieving. Like this is a feeling on the inside that you're knowing you're going to get your goals. That maybe things are going to come unexpectedly as well. With the Three of Swords, it could be like an element of surprise is what I feel here for you guys. And with the Three of Wands, it's something that I do feel it's divine timing. It's like you hadn't been able to get it. Maybe you had to situate something in the sense of like if you have to excuse me, if you have to end something before you start something new, it's almost like you had to sort of wait to go through this cycle in order to get what it is that you're trying to get, okay? But I do feel it's that sense of feeling coming back to life. Really that feeling of like the betrayal's over, like you're over just being betrayed, you know? Sometimes where you just keep yourself in problem kind of situations, it causes a lot of pain, and you sort of contemplate it, how to get out of it, but you don't know how. So I definitely do feel it's like you're stepping back. You're definitely avoiding the sense of, you're not avoiding that sense of changing anymore. With the Ten of Swords, it's like you're ready to move on is what I feel here. And this might have been a long time coming, guys, is what I just feel like that. Is it because you've reached the level of spirituality with the Hierophant? Has someone, maybe your twin or a soulmate or maybe a counselor or something like that, has helped you sort of think better about yourself to move forward, okay, with the Hierophant? So this is an elevation. I feel like this is something that is setting you up for feeling rest and relaxed, okay? And in that sense, a vacation, like not so much stressed anymore, okay? I just want to know, what's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Something that you've been sort of stagnant in and you haven't changed. The Death card. See, it's a transformation of spirit. Spirit has allowed you to heal these things. When you do that, that's when your solar plexus wakes up. That's why you see so much yellow. You wake up that solar plexus and you start feeling the truth, versus maybe you've been kept in somewhat feeling negative. And so in other words, you've might have kept yourself in a negative cycle for a long time, thinking that was the new normal, but it's not the way it's supposed to be, if that makes sense. That's the best way I can describe it, okay? So what is the breaking free, guys? What is this? And those two did come out a couple times while shuffling. So is this a freedom from, being, in the sense, not being even to go in the direction that you want, or obligated or pushed to stay in something you don't want, So you have the Princess of Wands. You're communicating what you want is what I'm seeing here. Princess of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I think that whatever this situation is, you're not going to hold back anymore. It's very freeing. It's something that you're turning your back on drama, maybe toxic people, narcissistic people or tendencies. I feel like this is something you've been waiting for to sort of break free. Princess of Wands, you're saying it, you're speaking it, you're doing it. And the Knight of Wands, it's passion. It's something that's just sort of lit in front of you, and it's just moving you. Now, the Knight of Wands could be a masculine energy in that sense of passion and love and drive, to come towards someone, okay? What is the Knight of Wands, please? Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands here? So, you have that King of Swords. So this King of Swords knows the truth now, meaning they know what they want. They don't want to struggle anymore. They don't want to be in chaos anymore. They're tired of maybe not conversing what they want, okay? I think that this person has had some kind of a spout of truth, a waking up, an awakening, maybe a spiritual awakening, guys, for somebody. The Princess of Wands. So the Princess of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Princess of Cups. Really needing to share. I feel like this is a sense of sharing. Because there could be an element of keeping things on the hush hush, not really being able to say what they want to do, sort of being controlled. But I feel like that was the past. I feel like this is changing now. With the priestess, the high priestess, there could be secrets coming out or things being exposed to you that give you that sense of, okay, I can start over. Maybe somebody's going to offer you a gift, maybe conversing. I do feel there's a spark there with the Ace of Wands. It's a big sort of push. It's a big, somewhat passionate kind of drive that either you or your person is having. I definitely do feel it's positive. I do feel like this could be somebody who's maybe free from a very dark cycle or a dark relationship or a dark job, like something that just sort of weighs heavy on you. You have betrayal here with the Three of Swords. You got the Ten of Swords. It is in reverse, so it's a little easier, but I feel whoever this is, they've done a shift in the sense of they're rising above their problems, which is giving them that new start, okay? And not bad. And I do feel like there's that sense of having a lot of feeling and emotion running through, because maybe they've kept themselves under a lot of pressure, a lot of negativity, a lot of problems, a lot of drama, whatever that might be. This person, this King of Swords, is really taking themselves out of it, okay? Could be a home, could be a family, could be a job also, okay? And if you've been waiting, it's telling you haven't been waiting in death. This person had to go through their transformation, and that's the hardest thing to wait for somebody to go over or to get through transforming, because sometimes they hold on, they hold on to the problems and they don't transform. So what is the positive expectations? So think positive, don't give up, whether this is you or your person. Positive expectations. Learning to manifest and really believing in your manifestations. Also tapping into spirit, really, which opens you up to your intuition, really guidance, okay? Let's see here. You have the Four of Wands. So is that a relationship that's ended for you? Four of Wands. Is that something that you don't feel sort of, what is the word, confined or unable to move? It could be something that needed to end a long time ago, and it hasn't, it maybe just now ended. I definitely do feel with the Four of Wands, it could be talking about a marriage, it could be talking about a home, it could be talking about a family, or maybe you've been in the wrong partnership for some time and it's really needed your effort to get you out of there, but it sort of had to happen in this way so that you would accept things, is what I see as well. Yeah, it's like I think you're allowing peace. This is someone who didn't allow peace before. They kept themselves in that race, not being able to somehow get out of it. Like they didn't allow to move on. I think that things stayed the same for a long time. And so now there's that sense of moving on. Maybe they've done further research to be able to move on. Okay. So I don't feel like that is a bad card. I feel like it's a card of completing something. Let's see, please. What is the Four of Wands in reverse? Four of Wands in reverse, please. So you got the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever those negative things, those problematic things that you held on to, it kept you in that dark cycle. I feel with the Wheel of Fortune, there's healing. There's that sense of allowing that fortune to come in for you. Whether it's good luck, whether it's money, whether it's just being on a happy cycle. You have to take it as it resonates. Okay? So don't give up, because maybe you're feeling like everything is going to stay the same. But I don't see it staying the same, okay? Ace of Swords. See, some kind of truth is happening here. A revelation, maybe researching something and seeing something at face value. Getting over the stagnant situation, and the Three of Swords, a brutal energy, like betrayal, sadness, brokenhearted, depressed, and anxious. Give me one more for the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, just curious. Three of Swords, please. More for the Three of Swords, please. Okay, oh, so the lovers, you've been separated from your lover. Maybe they've been separated from you. It's been very heartbreaking. Five of Swords, see, very hard to be away from this person, okay? I do feel the freedom here is somebody who has maybe wasted so much time and hasn't really quite made the split. Maybe because they thought things were going to stay the same, or maybe they had hopes for that the situation would change, but it just couldn't. Okay. So I do feel this person of the Three of Swords, that person, which is that King of Swords, is taking charge now with the Emperor, and they've surrendered to it. They've surrendered to who they love. Does that make sense? Like they're gonna allow love in, is what I'm seeing here. They might have fought tooth and nails to maybe move away from you, stay at a distance from you, pretend that they couldn't feel you. I do feel that that is going to change. Okay, there could be divorce here, and if it isn't divorce, it's a divorce from all the negative, all the drama, all the things that they couldn't move themselves out of. They could be choosing love now. Okay. So very beautiful. I think that is the epiphany. That is that sense of, okay, things aren't changing. I'm ready to change them. And that's what the Emperor is doing. They're taking charge. Okay. So very nice. I want to know, how does the story end for today, please? How does the story end for today, please? How does the story end for today? What do they need to see in here, please, about this story? Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Three of Swords, Queen of Cups. So see, that broken heart is healed, guys. That's what the bandage is on the heart. They've healed. Okay. Queen of Cups. So are they receiving their Queen of Cups? Are they going to give love now to the person that really needs it? Okay. And then, or not really needs it, but who they really want to give it to is what they're saying. I said it wrong. They said King of Pentacles. So someone's got grounded. Okay, there's another one in here. Yes, there is. There's that Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, and maybe there's something else here I didn't see. I think you're headed towards happiness, and it might just come surprisingly. Maybe you've given up hope, okay? I think some of you have given up hope. Maybe they've given up hope in themselves, thinking that they could change. But I definitely feel there's an end to something. And the Four of Wands, it's something they held on to for a long time. And look at the Ten of Swords and the Temperance. So I think their patience has run out and they're moving on. That's the best way I can tell you. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do this one right here. Let's see here. Okay, what is the karmic cycle here? What can you show me about this karmic cycle, please? How is it going to end, and what is the karmic cycle, please? Those two. Okay, what else can you show me, please? Okay, so you have soulmates, soul contract, partnership agreement, soul contract. So There's 2 soul contracts there. Okay, so I feel like you're moving on from that one. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, working on it. Okay, addiction, codependent, obsession, controlling, was blocked, restricted. Okay, but the thing here is that they're ascending, and that's what's gonna work. That's what's being worked out now. So grow with the snake, empath, and narcissist. Being charmed or used enables boundaries. So this person had their claws in this King of Swords, this King of Pentacles. I do feel like this is an ascension for someone. They have that sort of knowing of what they want and what they don't want. So definitely look out for changes in this one, I feel. So let's see here. What is the angel message here, please? The angel message. What do they need to see and to hear for today, please? Angel message. So you have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by gods and angels. You might have stayed with this person because of the family, the kids, you know, and you worried. So I do feel family is a big thing for this person. Maybe they needed to know that their children were going to be okay. Okay. And what is the spirit message for this reading, please? The spirit message. Okay, so it says here, stand your ground. Standing your ground is the empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Okay, so someone might be getting that nerve right now to do this. And then find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, this is the ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? And isn't that the case with this reading? So definitely ascending and listening to yourself and breaking free from these patterns, which is great, guys, really. Let's see. What is their daily affirmation here? Their daily affirmation here. What is the daily affirmation to help them, please? What is that, please? Okay. So let's see. It says here, my relationships are filled with harmony and joy. I am appreciated and loved. Yes, that's always good to have those kind of relationships, right? So let's see here. What is your insight here? What is the insight here for this message, please? Whoops, let me handle the cards better. What is the insight for this message? Okay, so it flipped over. It says, follow your inner being. You know deep down exactly what you want and exactly what will bring you joy. I definitely do feel you know, and you might need to go on it. Okay, and this one as well. It says here, feelings, power, creation. Follow your feelings to your desires. Your likes and dislikes will lead you to what you can create from your soul. There is power in letting your feelings guide you, and definitely I feel like that's what this epiphany is. It's like they don't want to stay in conflict anymore. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do this one. What is the universal message here, please? The universal message for today. What is the universal message? Okay, so there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So someone's discovering their truth. I love that because that's very empowering. That allows you to make those hard decisions to get away from toxic people and surrendering to the ones that you love or to the situation that makes you happy. Okay. What is the message here, please? What is the message here? Okay. So psychic abilities, especially right now with the full moon, guys, you might be able to tap into this person telepathically. or feel their feelings, or just follow your inner guidance if it is just you being guided, okay? Definitely follow your intuition there. So let's see. Let's close it off with the soul message. What does their soul need to see in here for today, please? Their soul message. What is the soul message, please? Okay. It says, what am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all your problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that we focus on. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Oh, very nice. So there you go. I do hope you liked the reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me your comments. Have a beautiful day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.